Like Smart. Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. You BK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he get them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I got a blasphemy of them. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Don't let them take you out, your spirit gotta stay focused. Can't go back living how I was cause it's repulsive. I don't ask for much, this all I ever wanted. And not killing, die behind it, you can quote me. Yeah, these hoes for the streets, they ain't holy. I ain't pulling up the spiritual when devils kiss your boots. We ain't no cowards, please don't say what you gon' do. Or post something on the internet you think you gotta prove. Cause I got Karak Ice, I got Shia War, got Kasarpakai, I got Imawan, got Kabataban, I got Tazaba, got Kakamaima, got Karanyala, got Yaragabar, Tribe of Isupk, bring out Gobble War. Couple young men in this bitch with an olive oil. If you ain't in these ranks, then you out of order. It's a time for everything right now, it's time for war. And I'm still the same nigga when I'm not recording. I pull up, shoot from half like I'm Michael Jordan. I don't think they fit to join the Lord's army. I survived a Christian church, moral of the story. I done beat so many demons, I got war stories. Gorman look so hardcore, look like I morphed on him. Appetite for battle, yeah, I'm war hungry. I ain't choose this life, the Lord chose me. I'm a certified priest and I don't take that lightly. How I feel about this shit, yeah, I can't describe it. I know they mad at me, cause I can't trust the white man. I gird up my loins and did something mighty. Yeah, what's done in private, it's gonna come to light. Speak the truth into these bones and watch them come to life. All my friends are dead, let loose all the plagues, yeah.
Sit all this goddamn shit, talk all this goddamn shit, nigga.
You good? Oh, someone will finish. You good? I clap it up. Clap it up. All right, shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai to all the sisters, and shalom, Al Bashem Yahshai to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the command of Junior Honor. And since 1969, we've been teaching that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And today you see the title. Today we're going to be getting into the things that happened over the past weekend or the past few days, because people out there in the world today, brothers and sisters, or blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans out in the world, are wondering what is going on in the world. Why we're suffering the things that are going on. Why our people are getting killed and murdered. And we're here to tell you. We're here to tell you of the things that are going on, because our people struggle to understand the things that are happening. They struggle to understand that your oppressor is crooked. He's crooked because the Most High made him that way. Our people struggle to understand that, and they keep on trying to try to change and try to love our oppressors, when our oppressors will never change and they will never love us. The more we try to love them, we try so hard to love them, but they'll never love us. They'll never show us any love or any empathy or any affection, because they have no love for us. Their only agenda is to make war with us. It's like, can you get that scripture? Let's see, Ecclesiastes 7:13, because we look at the oppressor and we look at him like he can change. we look at him like there is something that is going to change inside our oppressor if we just love him as much as we can. If we just try to be nice and try to forgive and forget our oppressor, he'll change. He'll change his acts, he'll change his ways, and he'll actually start loving us. That's what we think in our mind in the world. That's what brothers and sisters think. They think that if they can do enough, try to join with their nation, try to make our oppressor happy, that maybe he'll start to love us and he'll start to realize that we're actually people. That we should be good. Oh, no, you don't get it. Okay, you should be going good. That should be good. Okay, good. Like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we have to consider the things that the Most High can do. Wait, I think that's why my mom was calling me down. It's alive. But we have to consider the things that the Most High can do because He can do things that we can't. Keep on reading. All right, start from the top again, mother. Ecclesiastes 7:13. You want it? There you go.
Consider the work of God, for who can make that straight, which He had made crooked?
You got to really consider the works of the Most High. Who can make straight what the Lord made crooked? Because the crazy thing is, we try to do things. Let me rephrase this. We're trying to do things that we can't do, that the Most High can do. Like the Most High set something in place. The Most High set something in place to be one thing forever. We can't go around and change that thing. We can't go around and change what the Most High set in place. And that's exactly what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are trying to do when we try to love our oppressors. When we think we can change his thought pattern, change his brainstem interface. We think we can change the way he thinks about us, change the way he operates. But how can you do that? How can you do something that the Most High? How can you change something that the Most High made crooked? How can you change something evil to be good when the Most High wanted this thing to be evil? He wanted this. He wanted your oppressor to be evil. You trying to love your oppressor and change him, thinking it's gonna work, is not gonna work, because the Most High had ordained him to be. He want him to be to oppress. No, it's like he want him to be the oppressor that he is. It's like start for that from the top though. Come on, from the top.
Verse 13. Consider that. It's not. Consider the work of God.
See, this is what we need to do. We need to really first we need to consider the work of God. Consider the things that the Most High can do that you can't. I mean, that our people can't. You need to consider the things that the Most High has set in place. He set things in place for us, and he set these things in place for a reason. So, I mean, why do we need to go around trying to change the things that he set in place to be? When the Most High knows what he's doing. The Most High knows what he's doing. He knows the things that are supposed to be good and evil. He knows the things that are on this earth. He knows what goes where and what goes here, and he knows how everything works and how everything functions. Like us eating shrimp, crab, and pork and lobster. The Most High didn't ordain. He didn't want us to eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Those things were set in place to clean the earth. The shrimp is like a roach. It's like a roach, but down in the ocean. It's a bottom feeder. It's meant to clean the oceans, just like a crab or like a catfish. Those are to clean the ocean. But us not having the knowledge of how those things work, leaning on our own understanding, of course, now our people want to go around and eat those things because we want to lean on our own understanding. We want to lean on our own thoughts, and we should be leaning on the Most High, how the Most High understands things, because how the Most High understands things is right, because he put those things in place. He knows how it works. Can you get the first article? The Texas shooter. All right, so hold on, Slay. I sent it to you, right?
Flying,
Hold on, no. You know, this one. I'd rather you use this one. Hold on, I'm gonna send this one to you. This one's actually better slide. Okay, I'm gonna send this one to you. Get it? I mean, we go to the. I mean, brothers and sisters, they love going to the mall, especially with their families. We go to the mall to enjoy, to have a good time, to shop, to look for things. You know, we go to enjoy our time, the time that we have, uh, that that we have when we're not working, when we're not slaving our lives away. We go to enjoy that time with our families at the mall. The mall is supposed to be a place where we're able to go with our families and have a good time.
Right.
But in that particular moment, this time was a scary time for our people. The scary time. Keep on going.
The 33-year-old attacker was shot dead at the scene by a police officer who was responding to an unrelated call. Federal agents are now reviewing social media to look into the police. Before CPS News that we received Zero's partner during the attack, the suspect wore an insignia which has been associated with hate group. 6 people, including children, were pronounced dead at the scene.
Damn. Hold on. It said how many people?
6 people, including children.
Including children. Including children. This was a. These were families. Families that they shot. Keep on going.
Were pronounced dead at the scene in the North Dallas suburb, while 2 died after in a hospital. 3 of the injured ranging in age from 5 to 61. Still in the hospital.
Keep on going.
3 of the injured ranging in from 5 to 61 are still in the hospital. That's terrible.
Crown, that is terrible. That's terrible.
5 to 61.
That's real terrible. That's how this. You know what? Give me that scripture. It went out again. What you mean it went out again? Hold on. You know what? Give me that scripture. They don't regard the young or the old. Let me see. Or the old. No, show favor to the young. Deuteronomy 28 and 50. Deuteronomy 28 and 50.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50. And they shall fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old.
Damn. Hold on. This nation is a fierce continence. Continence. Well, let's get up that word. Search that word consciousness. Let's get that in a date. Or search it up on my Google machine. What Officer Gabar likes to call it.
So, consonants?
Yes. A fierce continence. You got it?
You said consonants, right?
Content. Oh yeah.
Consonants.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Consonants is
Okay, go ahead and read it when you got it.
Yeah. Okay. Consonants means no, that's not the definition. I'm making what's your consonants?
No, continents.
Continent.
Yeah, COUNTENANCE. Conscience, really. Well, it's
Oh, like okay.
like yeah. I got it. I got it. A con or conscience. A person's face or facial expression. It's their expression. They have a they have a fierce look, and I bet you they looked fierce whenever they was coming with the AK-47 or whatever gun they had. They look fierce whenever they're. I mean, would you not be scared of someone who is coming at you with a gun? Would you not?
Yeah, consonants.
Yeah, that's what them.
Onward.
But
Onward actions.
say it again.
Onward action.
Mm.
Not giving up. Oh, sorry.
Kind of keep on. Read from the top again.
Which, the scripture?
Kind
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old.
They don't regard the person of old. They don't care if they're old and got metal plates in their back. They don't care. These people were. Go back to the article. Come on. Because these people were 61, 5 to 61. 61 years old. That's old for our people.
Which one was the BBC one, right?
The Texas mall shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. But these people were.
The 33-year-old attacker
Come on.
was shot dead at the scene by police officers who were responding to the call.
Come on. Hold on. But these people are about 61 to 5 years old, and they're not regarding the old. They're not showing favor for the old. They're not thinking about the old. The only thing they're trying to do is unalive our people, and that's the only thing that's going through their mind. That's what's running through their mind because they are unalivers. They're unalivers. And that's all they have on their mind is to unalive our people. Keep on going on that scripture.
Federal agents are now.
Oh no, not on the scripture. On the scripture. Okay.
And Isupk, a nation of fierce continents,
Mm-hmm.
which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor of the young.
Nor show favor to the young. They're not showing favor to the young. They're not thinking about the children that are in that mall. Then the only thing they're thinking about is if they can hit their target. That's the only thing they're thinking about. Because these people are they're crooked. They're crooked, and the Most High have made them that way. But us, you know what? Actually, get Jeremiah 10 and 1. Or it's like actually, hold on. Hold on, is it Jeremiah 10 and 1? Oh no, it's like Wrong one. Hosea 4 and 6. Get Hosea 4 and 6. Like I said it wrong.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because we don't have understanding that these people have been made crooked by the Most High. That the Most High is the only one that can make them right again. The Most High is the one who controls that. They don't understand that because they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So they don't know that what they need to do is to stop loving their oppressor. They don't know that they need to stop trying to get our oppressors to change. They don't know that because they think that there can be change. But no, because our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, they don't know these things. And that's why we have to go out there and teach them that. So we have to go out there and teach them that their oppressors are crooked and will always be crooked. That the Most High have made them to be like that. And that there can be no change for their oppressors. There can be no change for your oppressors. It's like you cooking popcorn, right? You accidentally burn the popcorn. Can you change the popcorn to be back to normal again? Can you change the popcorn from being burnt to being to regular popcorn? Huh? No, you can't. And that's how your oppressors are. Your oppressors are burnt forever. They're crooked forever. And they'll always stay crooked. They cannot change to be good. They can't be changed. And your oppressors cannot change their ways. They're perfect at being who the Most High made them to be. They're perfect at that. But the problem is, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're not perfect at being who we're supposed to be. Because we're supposed to be the most special people on the face of the earth. But right now, we're trying to opt out from being the most special people on the face of the earth. We're trying not to be the most special people on the face of the earth. We're trying to instead act like these other nations. We're trying to act like them and be like them. But the Most High don't want you to be like them. He don't want you to be crooked like them. But he does want you to be perfect. He wants you to be perfect like he is. But us being a stiff-necked and rebellious people, we don't want to follow what the Most High says. We want to go off and do our own thing. And that's what is destroying us. That's what's getting us murdered. It's like us unalived by our oppressors. Us not wanting to follow the laws of the Most High. The law, statutes, and commandments that he has put in place for us. Us not wanting to follow those, us not following them, has caused our oppressor to be able to, our crooked oppressor to be able to do whatever he wants to do. To be able to unalive us on the streets. To be able to go off and to unalive children and unalive elder. He is not able to unalive them because the Most High is not with us. The Most High is not protecting us from his crooked, evil ways. Because we're not following the law, statutes, commandments. We're not keeping the laws that the Most High gave us. That's why we need to stop learning from our oppressors. We need to stop looking up to our oppressors and stop trying to change his ways, trying to make him better. You're trying to do the impossible. You're trying to do something that is completely impossible. Okay, go back to the article. Tazia? You good?
That's an article.
Come.
You want me to start?
Go ahead when you got it.
I have it.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
What do you want me to start?
Where'd you leave off?
People,
Where'd you leave off at?
federal agents are now
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
federal agents are now reviewing social media.
Actually, hold on. You started at you left off at like the 3 members of one family.
Remember something?
Yeah. It's after the 50 it's like the 5 to 61 are still in the hospital. You left off right there. Right there. The very first part.
Three members of one family, a young security guard and an engineer from India were among those killed.
Man, 3 members of one family. I mean, one family lost 3 members. Think about the other people that were in that family, the other people who weren't with them at that time. Think about how they feel, what they're going through right now. Because I bet you they're going through a lot of struggles right now, wondering why
Anything else?
But yeah, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. That's weird.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 1, verse 10.
12 verse 10. 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 10. You got it? Tazia?
Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, right?
Come on. Ecclesiasticus 12.
Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy.
No. Read it again.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10.
Okay.
Never trust thine enemy.
No, you should trust your enemies because this is what we do all the time. We trust our enemies. We trust our enemies all the time. No, we should trust them, go down to the lake with them, party with them, invite them into our home. We should definitely do that. We should ignore what the Lord said. Read it again.
Never trust thine enemy.
No, what did the Lord say?
Never trust thine enemy.
We should never trust thine enemy. Never. You put your trust in your enemy, and you're going to end up being unalived. Unalived somewhere where no one's able to find you. Because you wanted to put trust in them. You wanted to invite them into your house, thinking that they're your friends and that they're going to be nice to you. You shouldn't trust them. You think after what happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we would finally stop trusting these people. We would stop trusting in our enemies. But no. We're in 2023 and we still trust in our enemies. We still trust in these people. Still being murdered. I was like being unalived. Because we're putting so much trust in our enemies. Why are we putting so much trust in our enemies? Why? These people are unaliving our people. And you still want to put trust in that? You still want to put trust in them? No sweat. You're going to end up being unalived like the rest of the brothers who've been unalived because they wanted to put their trust in our enemies. They want to trust them and bring them into their home. Read that again.
Never trust thine enemy.
You should never trust your enemies. And they prove it all the time. They prove to be your enemies every day. They prove to be your enemies. They prove to be your enemies when they murder your brothers. When they murder your people. They prove it. So never trust your enemies. Don't put your trust in them anymore. Turn away from these people and put your trust in your brothers. Put your trust in your own nation, with your own people. Because they have a problem with trust. They have a problem with honoring agreements and honoring their word. They have a problem with those things. So you cannot trust these people because they are crooked. They're crooked in the mind. They're crooked in every single way. So don't put your trust in them anymore. Go back to the article. Sorry. Okay, go back to the article. It might be out on Facebook or something. You don't remember where you was at? Damn, Tazia. No, you good. You was at. Where's you at? Witnesses describe scenes of panic. Yeah. Good. You was at that part. You got it? Yeah, it looks just fine to me. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, but you don't know where you at? All right, let me see. Hey, hold your place, Baba Kashad, though, on the thing. Right here. Oh, there you go. The very top one.
Witnesses described scenes of panic and horror when the gunning got out of his car in the Allen Premium Outlets Mall and began firing on shooters.
Whoa, read that again.
Witnesses described scenes of panic and horror when the gunman got out of his car near the Allen Premium Outlets Mall and began firing on shooters.
Yeah, just like what Peyton Gentry did or did. It's like just like what he just like what he did the same thing because they all have the same mindset. They all think alike. They all are crooked. All of your oppressors are crooked. So you shouldn't trust none of them. Because if you put your trust in your oppressors, then things like that will happen. Then things like I'm trying to think about it. Then will more murder it's like will more unalivings happen. Keep on reading, Tazia.
During the attack, the killers wore a Coleman patch with the letters RWDS, which stand for Right Wing Death Squad. This is a phrase popular among right wing extremists and white supremacy groups.
Hold on. He was wearing a patch with letters RWS, a right wing death squad, which is popular with the right wing extremists, a white supremacy group. He's in a white supremacy group. To top it off, that lets you know who your enemies are. But we still want to put our trust in them. We still want to trust Tommy and trust Connor. We want to put our trust in them, but they have hatred for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Pure hatred. And that's all they show. It's pure hatred. What black, Hispanic, or Native American do you know that's going up and shooting mall outlets? What black, Hispanic, and Native American you know is shooting up grocery stores? Can you name one, Taziar? You can't, because we don't think like that. We might have beef between each other, but we don't go around just murder. It's like unaliving tens of thousands of people. We don't go around having the mindset of wanting to go and unalive people who just are roaming through the mall. We don't have that mindset. But your oppressors do, because they're crooked. They're crooked. And they have that mindset. Keep on going, Tazia.
Article.
Come.
A social media page appearing to belong to the gunman also shared extremely news. The profile on a Russian platform reportedly includes posts about mass shootings and white supremacy. Photos he apparently posted showing Nazi tattoos on his arms and torso. He also shared images last month of a shop near to where the attack took place. According to the U.S. Defense Department, the suspect entered the U.S. Army in June 2008 and was terminated 3 months later without completing initial entry training due to physical or mental condition. The attacker was the attacker was reportedly working as a security guard at the time of the shooting and did not have a serious criminal record. Officials have searched his parents' home in nearby Signature State Motel where he had recently lived. Speaking to CBS, Stephen Swanhorn described how he rushed to the scene after getting called from his son who reported shooting. He spoke of unfortunately carnage. He said at least 3 victims could not be saved even after he applied CPR. The first girl I walked up to was crying down, covering her head in bushes. He recalled. So I felt for a pause.
Hold on. Actually, what's crazy is this man had a Nazi tattoo on, and the thing is, he was in the U.S. Army. This man was in the U.S. Army. He's supposed to be the one to protect America, right?
Right.
He's supposed to protect the people, right?
Right.
But instead, he's going out and unaliving people.
Right.
That tells you something about the U.S. Army, about the people who are really in there. Are they really in there to serve America, to help the people in America? Are they really in there for the people of America? Or are they in there to practice? Or I mean, there was one. I think there was one person who went into the army just so he could learn how to kill, how to unalive more black people.
Yeah.
But these people are not for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans because they're crooked. These people have always been against us and always will. But when will blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans start to realize that? When will blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans realize that the only way that we can be like that we can for the only way for these things to stop happening is that we got to start following these laws, statutes, commandments. Is that we got to stop loving our oppressors. We got to stop joining with them and stop putting our trust with them. And that's the only way it's gonna work, because we've tried every other way. We've tried showing our love to our oppressors for over 400 years. Not one thing has changed. Not one thing. They still kill us. They still unalive us. They still hate us. They still unalive us on the streets. They still don't treat us like we're fully a full man. They still don't to this day. So when are people going to realize that these people have never changed? Or you could drop that article. We're going to go get Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. When are our people going to stop following after our oppressors? When we stop looking at them like they can be changed and that there are people who are good, they're so sweet and loving and kind, when these people are crooked and twisted and messed up in the mind and shouldn't be walking freely. They shouldn't. When are we going to realize that? You got that scripture? Jeremiah 10 and 1.
Book of Jeremiah, 10, verse 1.
You got it?
No, sorry.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. No, you too well.
Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord has. Hear ye the word which the Lord is speaking unto you.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You need
the
to
word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
You need to hear the word that the Lord has spoken unto you. Hear these words. That's the first thing we got to do, and that's our first problem. Is listening, because Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have a hard time listening. They have a hard time listening to the truth. They have a hard time accepting the truth, and just want to accept the lies that go on in America. They want to accept the murdering that goes on in America. You putting in your trust in your oppressor that's you accepting the murdering and all the unaliving that is going on here in America. That's you accepting it. You accept the things that happen. You accept these things. You accept brothers and sisters being murdered on the street. You accept all the drugs that are all in America. You accept it. Keep on going.
O house of Israel.
O house of Israel. Because he ain't talking to everybody. He's talking to the house of Israel. Hear the words that the Most High has spoken unto the house of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Keep on going.
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
No. We should learn their ways and their culture and adopt everything that they have to give. We should do that. We should trust in them. We should love them. We should be one. We should be a family with them. But do what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
The Most High said, learn not the way of the heathen. Learn not the way of the heathen. Don't learn the ways that they teach you. Don't learn those ways. Don't learn their way of love. Because right now, you're learning to trust in your oppressors. You're learning to love your oppressors when you should be turning around and running from your oppressors. Your oppressors aren't your oppressors are not all nice and sweet. They're it's like they're not it's like they're not good. They're not they're not some it's like I don't know the word for it, but I know this word. But they're not here to help you. They're not here to love you and to treat you like you're the kings and or the princes and the princes of the earth. They're trying to take you out of power, trying to bring you down out of power so that they can have the power that you were supposed to have. Keep on going.
They,
No, start from the top. My bad. My bad.
again,
Start from the top again.
in the very top,
John, start from the top.
hear the word which the Lord is speaking unto you, house of Israel. I said the Lord, run not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
See, this is what you shouldn't do, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You shouldn't love your oppressors. You shouldn't learn their culture and their ways and follow after them. But you should come back to your own culture. You should learn your own ways and follow after your own way. I mean, it's like follow after the ways that the Most High gave you. It's like get that second article. The article that the second one, right? Or the one that you sent me. Huh.
Verse 12.
No. The article. The article. The article about the immigrants.
Texas people.
How about how he sent them to Maria? No, the one about how he sent how they how Florida passes a bill to the anti-immigration bill. How they're transporting immigrants or the black or the Hispanic brothers and sisters. That one.
That's not, that's not the article
Say it again.
that's not the article that we picked up.
That's okay. I read. Go ahead. Go ahead. On that one though. Yeah. I looked at. I was like, oh, that's kind of. Do you got it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't have,
You got it now? Go ahead and read it when you got it.
it's not, it's not one that you sent me.
Kanaswa? I know it's not. I actually just sent it to me, remember?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Come on.
So the article is about
Wait, read the title.
immigrants in Florida.
Read the title. Read the title.
The article is about immigrants in Florida. Well,
Told you. Wait, get the article. You good?
I got it right here.
Okay.
Florida Republicans on Tuesday handed Governor Ron DeSantis another legislative victory after lawmakers signed off on a sweeping anti-immigration measure that would guarantee millions of dollars more for
Well, hold on. We slow and loud. So that everybody else can hear too. I'm pretty sure. Go ahead. You good, Tonya? You good?
There it is. I got it.
Okay, come.
Okay.
Come go ahead and read. Start from the title. Okay, come.
All right. So the title reads E-Verify. So electronically verify. Florida Senate passes bill requiring a state employees with 25 or more employees to use
Tonya, you good? That's not it.
platform.
This the
So
same one?
in Florida, right, they passed a law where it's okay, where Hispanics can't be there
Are you reading it or are you?
because no. Because Hispanics can't be there unless they have proper paperwork, which we don't. So they all started moving out. So they all moved out, and nobody is working in.
Are you reading it? What are you doing?
I'm reading it.
Oh no, read it out. I'm saying like read it out.
E-Verify Florida Senate passes bill requiring state employees with 25 or more employees to use platform effective July 1st. Florida may soon enact significant legislation aimed to immigrant. You really want to read all this shit, man?
Come on. You good, Tonya?
It's a lot of. Okay, I'll start with Florida. Florida E-Verify laws have relatively recent history, with the state's initial requirements to public employers and contractors to use the E-Verify system beginning on the 1st of 2021. 2021 law requires public employers, contractors, and subjectors to E-Verify systems to verify the rotation status of all newly hired employees. You really want to go through this, officer?
Come
You do?
on, what? You good? You good? Well, what he's explaining it, or what he's reading is the article is explaining that because your oppressors are so crooked that they are now moving migrants from the United States that who don't have papers or who don't have their paperwork or their green card. They're moving them out of the United States into. Like, let me get that. Where was it? I know it was somewhere. They're moving them to Martha's Vineyard, which is an island. They're doing the exact same thing that they did to the Native Americans. They moved the Native Americans into little places where they could stay into the it's like one blank into the man, what do they call it? Hey, what are the reservations? Like, I want to blink. They're moving them. They moved them into the reservations. They're doing the exact same thing that they did to the Native Americans, and that's how evil your. That's how crooked your oppressor is. Because thinking about it, whenever other nations need help, he goes and he helps them. Like, he goes and he gives them support. He sends them a lot of money and gives them all the money that they need, and he sends help for them. And he even brings them into America and gives them housing and gives them all the money they need to survive. But then when it comes to our people, when it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, he tries to send them right back out. He tries to kick them right back out by sending them to an island. And that's exactly what he's done to our people. They've now passed the bill to be able to send or transport our people to send them to an island, to Martha's Vineyard. Like, but we still want to put our trust in these people. We still want to love these people when they're showing how much hate they have for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They're showing how much hate they have for you. They'd rather help their enemies more than they'd help you. They'd rather help other nations more than you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Other nations, they'll let come into their country. They'll let them come and roam around all throughout America and even help them get housing. But when it comes to you, oh, no. When it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, or when it comes to our Hispanic brothers, they want them out. They have to kick them out. And that's how much they hate you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And they show it all the time. They show it. They show how much they love you. They show how much they have love they have for you, which is absolutely none. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that's why we gotta stop looking up to them. Stop following after them. We have to stop doing that. Stop putting all of our trust in someone who, our oppressor, who is crooked. Someone who is crooked. We gotta stop putting our trust in that. We gotta stop trying to fix our oppressor. Because the more we try to fix him, the more we get destroyed. Our people are destroyed because we want to fix our oppressor. We want to try to love our oppressor. We want to follow after his ways. It's destroying us. We need to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments, and worry about our own people. Worry about our people. Help our people get off of drugs. Help our people get out of the ghettos. Your oppressor doesn't care about helping you, and that's why he shows it. He doesn't care about helping you, and that's why he sent all the migrants, or it's like all the Hispanic brothers out. He sent them out of the United States. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, your oppressors do not like you. They don't have any love for you. So we need to stop trusting in them. We need to stop putting all of our trust in them. We need to stop doing. You good? You sure you okay? You sure you okay? You good? You like hot or something? You hot? I said, are you hot? Okay. Ah. No sweat. All right. Wait, can you continue on the article though? You good? Are you sure? I'm not really sure. Okay. Ah.
Is there something you want me to read?
Come, music. What is this? Oh no, hold on. Oh, you don't got the article? Right here. What's this? Is it? Come on, start right from right there. Come on.
Immigrants are people just like us, except they did not have to.
The fortune.
They did not have the fortune to be in the United States. But they said Republicans had pushed immigration into the spotlight during the Biden administration, highlighting the thousands of asylum seekers that have attempted to cross into the country.
And they're making it a big deal too. They're making it a big deal that the Hispanic brothers and sisters want to cross back into their own land. They're making it a big deal when blacks, Hispanic, it's like when the Hispanic brothers want to come back looking for safety. I mean, it's like they can't give them safety and protection. It's crazy because they'll give other nations safety and protection when they're fleeing from all the destruction that's going on. But then when we try to flee from all the destruction that's going on, they turn their back on us. They look at us sideways. And we're not, because we're not welcome. We're not welcome here in America. Exactly. We're a nation that is not desired. We are a people that are not desired here in America. And they show it to us. But we still want to choose to love them. We still want to choose to forgive them. We still want to choose to try to change them. But they're not going to change because they're crooked. They were made crooked by the Most High. But keep on going on the article.
Texas GOP government Greg Abbott has used hundreds of migrants to cities like Chicago, New York, and Washington, D.C., training city resources in those blue shore. Florida also saw a huge influx of immigrants when hundreds of Cubans and Haitians asylum seekers landed in Florida Key by boats in December and January, forcing their Santis to achieve the state of national party plan. The Santis have repeatedly pushed anti-immigration measures during this time in office, starting with a push of legislators to ban sanctuary cities and culminating with this year's comprehensive bill.
Comprehensive, slave.
Comprehensive bill. It's like the legislation lawmakers passed Tuesday would require medium-sized and large employers to use the federal E-Verify system to check the status of new employees and mandates hospital to ask patients about their legal status. The bill SB 1718 would also allow authorities to charge someone with human trafficking.
Yeah, they're really starting to. Hold on. They're now able to track. They're now able to track and charge someone with human trafficking. That is helping a Hispanic brother, get across the United States. To the United States. They're really now enforcing this, knowing that what they don't. I don't know if they don't understand. These people don't understand that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are pretty much Let me say it like this: America cannot run without blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
This place will not stand without blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And them now enforcing it, getting rid of the Hispanic and Native American brothers, now forcing them out of here, is going to make this place fall even faster. They're destroying themselves. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, without us, America will not stand. America will fall faster than ever. America was not America built on the unaliving of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Was it not built on the free labor of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? We're the ones who run who are in there being the employees, working the slaves. We're in there in the grocery store, working the jobs, working those really low quality jobs. We're the ones working those jobs. Not your oppressor. Your oppressor up there at the top, not worried about anything. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're at the bottom, working at Dollar Tree, working at the corner store. You're the ones working there. You go to a restaurant, who do you see in the back cooking all the food? You see Hispanic brothers cooking all the food. Who do you see working them really hard, tough jobs like roofing? Who do you see working those jobs? You see Hispanic brothers working those jobs. Who do you see working the most deadly jobs? Dealing with all these chemicals. Chemicals that'll kill you like, I was like, that'll unalive you like that. Hispanic brothers, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are working those jobs. We're the ones working the hard labor jobs here in America, keeping this place afloat. But what happens when you remove us from that? Remove them from that. Because you don't want them here in America. The place cannot stand after that. I mean, that's why this whole economy is falling. America's economy is falling. This place is falling faster than you know it. But they showed the hatred towards us. They show the hatred towards us whenever they treat us like nothing, but then they turn around and they treat other nations like they're somebody. Keep on reading on that article. Tazia? Oh, okay.
The legislation lawmakers passed Tuesday will require medium size and large employers to use the federal E-Verify system to check the status of new employees and mandates hospitals to ask patients about the new status. The bill, SB 1718, would also allow authorities to charge someone with human trafficking if they knowingly transport an undocumented migrant across state lines.
They are now able to charge them with human trafficking if they know that what they're doing, if they know that they're transporting a Hispanic brother across or a Hispanic sister across the United States. They will go extreme measures to try to keep blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans out because they're showing the hatred that they have for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. These people are really crooked. They're crooked in their mind and how they think. Because they think evil towards blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Keep on going, though.
It would also prohibit an undocumented immigrant from driving a car, even if they have a driving license from another state.
No, they won't even let brothers and sisters drive a car over here. You know what's crazy? If you come from somewhere else, like if the Ukrainians came over here, they'd be allowed to drive with their driver's license. If people from London came over here, they'd be allowed to drive with their license. But when our people come over here, they can't drive with their license. They can't drive from their license from Mexico. It shows the hatred. You see the hatred that they're giving because they do not like us. They don't want you here in America. They don't want blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here in America. Keep on going.
Legislators also set aside $12 million in the bill for the DeSantis administration to transport migrants from outside the state to the Democratic strongholds and agreed to go back to measure adopted in 2014 by Republicans and signed by the governor Rick Scott that allowed the individuals to be admitted to Florida.
Keep on going.
The DeSantis has also called the legislators to repeal a law that allows undocumented children to qualify for in-state college tuition if they attend a Florida high school for 3 straight years.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Out of all the things that are going on the earth, they're so focused on keeping Hispanics out, the Hispanic brothers and sisters out. They have all these other things. They have all the other nations about to go against them, creating an alliance together to go against America. But they're over here worried about setting aside 12 million, uh, like sweating out 12 million for to transport um Hispanic and brothers and sisters to a whole nother place. They're worried about Hispanic brothers coming over here when they really need to be worried about China or Russia. They need to be worried about them.
Yeah.
They need to be worried about all the things that are going on, all the problems that got going on, because that's not their biggest problem. But they're making it to be like their biggest problem. Their biggest problem is dealing with those other nations, dealing with China, because them over there is finna smoke the United States. They're finna smoke the United States, and it's coming. Keep on going.
The measure was adopted at the urging of Scott and was sponsored by Lieutenant Governor Janet Nunez while she was in the State House. Back in February, the Santis said that, quote unquote, if we want to hold the line on tuition, then you have to say you need to be a U.S. citizen living in Florida. But the proposal never surfaced during the session, and Senate President Kathleen Pasidomo said she urged the Santis to drop the idea for this year. Immigration advocates and other groups want to commend the bill, with some even calling it racist and threatening to challenge it in the court. You want to keep reading along?
Keep on reading. Keep on.
Huh?
Keep on reading.
Okay. The Santis political shenanigans will force every Floridian to pay a heavy price, said Paul R. Chavez, senior supervising attorney for the Southern Poverty Law Central Action Fund. This bill will punish hundreds of thousands of people into shadows, including the U.S. citizens, putting freedom and even our state's economy at risk. This cruel and misguided effort will negatively impact public safety and public health and cause harm to all Floridians. Republicans, however, defend the legislation. The state representative Bernie Jaquez, a Seminole.
Oh, okay, never mind. You drop that. It's funny something else. Hey, story. Can you get Lamentations chapter 6 verse 18? Because you good? Oh shoot.
Lamentation.
Chapter 6 and verse 18. Because this is what we need. These people are set out against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They want us out of the United States, and they will do anything to get us out, to get the Hispanic brothers out. Lamentation 6 and 18.
Lamentations.
6 and 18. You got it? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
It's the Book of Lamentations, chapter 6, verse 18, right?
Come on.
Nah,
Lamentations chapter 6 and verse 18.
So, 6.
Come on. Lamentations chapters. Say it again.
It's like it's only have 5.
Oh, shoot. What?
The limitations that I'm looking at, it only goes to 5.
Damn, I think I put 6 on my notes. Sloggy. I don't know why I put. Sloggy. I must not want to. It's actually Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 18. Turn. Where you got it? It's like, that's my bad. I'm slack. But this is what we need to realize. Hold on. This is what we need to realize as a people, that these people will always come up against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, us trying to join with these people, try to make peace with them. It's never gonna happen because these people don't. These our oppressors don't want peace. They don't want peace. They don't want peace with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. To them, they want war against you. They want to destroy you because they know who you are. They know where you come from and where your culture or where your who you what's like. They know what your history is. So they don't want you to find out who you are and where you came from. I don't want you to find that out. Go ahead and read that.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 18. They hunt our steps, and we cannot go in our streets.
What you don't understand is these people are hunting your steps. Like the brother that went out and what was his name? Peyton Gentry?
Yeah.
Like that brother, not brother, like that oppressor who went out and murdered or unalived blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans at a grocery store. Those brothers and sisters were just trying to go and get some groceries. Get some groceries that they can take home and eat and have the meal for the week. They're just trying to go and go on a quick trip or a quick run to the grocery store, not thinking anything's gonna happen. But then they were met with being unalived. That's what they were met with because your oppressor hunts our steps. We can't go anywhere because our oppressor is out here out to get blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He's out here trying to unalive blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Just like this man who went on this man who went and murdered 8 people at the mall, at the outlet mall. We can't even go to the mall and have a good time and enjoy our time shopping with our families. We can't do that without being unalived by our oppressors. We can't do anything without our oppressors unaliving us. They hunt us. Read it again. It's like from the top.
They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagle of the heaven. They pursue us upon the mountains. They lay wait for us in the wilderness.
It's like you start from the top again.
As for us, our eye, select. Verse 18. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled.
Hold on. We can't go on our own streets. We can't go to the grocery store without having to deal with our oppressor murdering us. We can't go to the mall without our oppressor coming and unaliving us. Like,
they hunt our steps. We cannot go in our streets.
We can't go in our own streets because our oppressor just wants to come and have fun, unaliving our people because of the crooked way, the crooked way that he thinks, of how he thinks is very crooked. Because he wants to unalive our people for no reason. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the truth is, the real reason that you're getting murdered it's like you're getting unalived by your people, by our oppressors, is because you're not keeping those laws, statutes, and commandments. Is because you're not following the culture that the Most High gave you. You're not keeping those laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord told you to keep. So the Most High is punishing you. He's punishing you because you didn't want to keep the laws. You wanted to go follow the ways that you thought was right. You wanted to follow after the ways that your oppressor taught you, and not the ways that the Most High taught you. You wanted to put your trust in your oppressors, and it got you unalived. When the Most High is telling you not to trust them, telling you not to trust them, not to love them. Why do we keep trying to love a people who hate us? The Most High doesn't love them. So why should you? Why should you keep showing love or giving your love to these people who want to unalive you? Instead, you should show love and give love to your brothers who want to protect you, who want to keep you alive. You should come in Isupk, and you should learn who you are, and that's where you should bring your love. That's where you should give your love. You should give your love to the brothers who struggle every day in the ghettos, just like you, not to your oppressors. But with that, this is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the Kameni Junior Hana. And with that, I pass the class to Trooper Taziar. Again? Oh.
The Isupk security announcements. We are the Isupk, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be school only. They are here to share themselves in the world. They need them. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange. After 6 months, if a brother or sister is into a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, 8 through 10. Masharah, which means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase above gives you give to the treasury department of teacher. Priest fund, free will, offering priest not mandatory. What sort of marriage you would like? Upcoming holy convocations. Select officer.
Go.
Which one is it?
Oh, Feast of First Fruits.
Feast of First Fruits starts after the Sabbath on the bread, Sunday, April 9, 2023. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day, Monday, May 29, 2023. Start before sundown. You can find this in the book of Leviticus 23, 10, 22. For any brother that wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, blue shirt, pants, headband, scarf, and that concludes the Isupk security announcement.
Everybody a module, which means stand. Sar, and upon walk with them, which means to turn and face east. The praise. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer and Rosh Kodash. Ready? Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shema,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Haya,
Ayah,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakika,
Malatuka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratsak,
Ratazayaka,
Haya,
Ayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'aratza,
Ba'arataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Ayah,
Washamayim,
Bashaman,
Natananawa,
Lutanana,
Nakam,
Nakam,
Ka,
Ka,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalakinaw,
Wasalakna,
Ka, Wawatinaw,
Kabawathiana,
Kasalakinaw,
Kasalakna,
Kabawatinaw,
Kabawathiana,
Wala,
Wala,
Taba'ayanaw,
Tabiayana,
Wanasawan,
Vanasawan,
Abba,
Kaba,
Awashayanawa,
Kaishayana,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Right,
Right,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Aka,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Wahala,
Wahala,
Wa'ataparayan,
Watapara,
Ayalayan,
Lami,
Aman.
Amen. What we said was, Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name,
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom
thy
come,
will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts,
and forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Turn face the front. Gonna give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatham, Yajim Matah. Turn and face the sisters. We're gonna give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Yajim Matah. Class dismissed.